Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we'll discuss, should I compete? Yes, I know it's kind of a interesting question. I'm sure a lot of you have asked yourselves, is this something that you could do and actually be successful at? Or are you just fine and dandy, hanging out at your shop, creating what you want to create, when you want to create it, and how you want to create it, for whom you want to create it? Well, I guess you're like me in that case. My name is Jeff Mohr. I'm the Northwoods Carver, and thanks for seeing what I saw. When most people think of chainsaw carving, they don't picture competitions. They picture the roadside carver, a row of bears along the highway, sawdust in the air, a pickup truck or trailer nearby, and a carver behind a buzzing saw, turning logs into cash and carry art. That's the image most people know. And honestly, there's beauty in that. It's approachable, it's joyful, and it's often how families get their first piece of carved art. Not everyone is cut out for competition, and that's okay. It doesn't make you less of a carver. It just means you've found a different path. And there's room for every path in this craft. I stepped into the competition ring myself. I didn't chase trophies and ribbons all over the world, but I did it enough to know what it feels like to carve under a clock, feel the pressure, and learn what it's like to have your work judged. But my perspective as judge comes from watching and evaluating all the top carvers in the world, seeing the courage, creativity, and skill that every competitor brings to the table. One of the first surprises I ran into was realizing that the piece I personally love the most didn't always score the highest. Competitions run on criteria. The winning piece isn't always the one that stops people in their tracks. Sometimes a flashy, impressive carving can score surprisingly low. Meanwhile, a piece that seems less impressive or less striking can quietly take the prize because it ticks all the boxes. It's a lesson in humility, perspective, and respect for the criteria and the structure of the competition. I'll never forget what my friend Bob King told me at the Carvapalooza in Canada. He said, a carving competition is like a pretty baby contest. At the end, there's a lot of pissed off mommies. He was right, and every competitor is proud of their work, and every piece has a proud, pissed off mommy at that moment. Competitions are humbling, yes, but they're not personal. They're about structure, fairness, and pushing yourself to see what you're capable of under pressure. And here's the beauty of it. Whether you thrive under the clock or prefer the quiet rhythm of roadside carving, you're part of the same community. Some of the most incredible carvings I've seen weren't made in competitions at all. They were made quietly, with care, patience, and vision, in shops, backyards, and along highways. Both paths are valid. Both paths matter. Judging has taught me that carving is bigger than any one competition, bigger than any single piece, bigger than any single carver. And that's what makes this world so special. Carvers as a whole are one big dysfunctional family. We squabble, we tease, we compete, and sometimes we drive each other a little crazy. But underneath it all, we're connected by the same love of saw and wood, for cash or for a family down the road. And the best part, there's always room at the table for everyone. There's a place for you here. At the end of the day, competitions, roadside stands, galleries, or quiet workshops, they're all part of the same story. Carving isn't about trophies or applause. It's about connection, creativity, and the stories we leave behind in the wood. And no matter where you fit in, no matter your pace or path, there's always a seat at the table waiting for you.